the session هحط links
تمام.
to LinkedIn and everything.
ثانك يو.
Well, no. guys نحن we will give شي 5 minutes بعد عشان ال participants.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking let's start to الباقيين can join us later. So أول شيء welcome everyone and thank you for showing interest بهيدي الانيشيتيف وبهيدي الكومبيتيشن. بحب رحب بالجميع و I wish you the best of luck during the competition. هلا اليوم نحن هون as a light info session حنناقش عدة topics. أولا mainly about open sourcing and the benefits of it. ثانيا we will more explain about the competition in terms of pull requests, grading system, prizes, and so on. وحابب احكي عن موضوع بسيط. I will show you the differences بين ال pull requests و how to draft a good pull request. واخر شيء we can do هيك an AMA, ask me anything. We do questions. I'll be ready to answer your questions. So first of all أول شيء بحب أوضح دايما أو أعرف a bit about open source. حدا عنده فكرة أو بس قول مثلا what is open source أو شو ال open source. حدا شو أول شيء ممكن يخطر لكم أو أول شيء ممكن to think of. حدا بيحب. Yes, something.
Open source could be available للكل.
صحيح.
Like في كل يستعمله.
صحيح.
في مثلا شاف شي في يعمل له مثلا سي موديفاي اتس نوت كوبي رايتد، في مثلا يبيعه أو يشتريه أو شي هيك.
Yeah. So open source من اسمه هو software عادي، بس هو source code is publicly available. يعني what I mostly love about open source is basically building in public, building and modifying, focusing on every single aspect of software in public, and everyone could see it, and everyone could potentially contribute. So it is also driven by global impact or global communities among the globe, مش بس communities معينة. What I mostly love about it is the transparency. It's transparent. بروح الكولابوريشن وكل هالتفاصيل, because it's basically everything عم بيكون in public so everyone could see. Um, it's now powering almost like most of the world's technology infrastructure. يعني مثلا عن اندرويد، عن لينكس، عن كل هولي. they eventually built an ecosystem بعدين, بس they are basically open source at best or at heart. So all these cool technologies started arising او كنا عم نشوفهم through open source basically at the beginning at least. مثلا why open source matters for us, ومش بس for developers, for the community or for the tech ecosystem as a whole. أول شيء the innovation. It accelerates the innovation through collaboration and contribution, لأنه many minds are involved ب one project لنقول. Uh, it also increases software quality with more minds, more talent, more experienced software engineers collaborating على one project. You would see better everything, better code, better testing, uh, better code, better testing. Who has a note taker? AI note taker هذا. Uh, so better code, better testing, and faster performance and everything. And we would also learn from اللي عم بصير قدامنا. We would also learn from other software engineers. We could potentially يصير عندنا mentors من وراء هذا الموضوع, وهذا اللي صار معي شخصيا. Uh, okay, so that's open source as a whole او in general as a light introduction. انا حابب بس اعرف عن حالي شوي للي ما بيعرف او اللي ما شاف على لينكدين or anywhere. انا عمر, a senior software engineer currently working at Aspire Software, and I also have my own company. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Justic. It's a software development agency. بس مع هيدا كله, a year ago or a year and a half ago till now, I'm mostly focused on open source, ومش بس as a contribution to some projects. I had multiple contributions على كذا project. The most recent one is the Laravel framework itself. But I'm also focused on creating more open source projects, Lebanese or local open source projects, for us, for our beloved country, أكيد. I had a kind of a popular Laravel PHP Laravel package called Lara Util X. I'm still building it and maintaining it. It's getting some traction. It's thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Habibi. It's getting some traction. Started getting مثلا noticed على more global platforms like Laravel news website, عندهم Laravel عندهم official magazine and news website. They produce وبيحكوا عن كل شيء new باللارافيل community. I also had multiple contributions مش بس بلارافيل, many JavaScript stuff, Python stuff, and so on. But now I'm mostly creating these open source projects. I'll share the links أكيد at the end of the session, and you're welcome to contribute to it as well. Okay. وبالنسبة ل the real benefits of open source, the real benefits of open source for developers, لنحكي. First of all, real world experience. better portfolio. If you are doing مثلا a portfolio, if you want a portfolio of projects, what most people do, كل اللي بيعملوه بيروحوا على الانترنت مثلا بيفتشوا عن idea that might be good on the CV, that has many of the skills. مثلا أنا full stack developer بدي project يكون فيه authentication, authorization, so on. كل السكيلز المطلوبة as a full stack we do it as a one whole project وبنحطه على السي في. Well, that's good. But what's even better is when you collaborate and contribute to already existing projects. Most of these projects are basically used in production. مثلا إذا عندك contribution على uh, a certain npm package or a Laravel or a composer package, PHP package, Python package, whatever, it's mostly gonna be used in it will have production visibility at some point in time. That's the most important benefit أنا برأيي, especially for fresh grads, juniors, and even mid-level, and to everyone أكيد. بس the real world experience part we focus on it mostly because it's very good and it's very effective. Will contribute will sorry recruiters, the technical recruiters are currently noticing all of this stuff. يعني they are reading the CV in around 3 to 4 seconds, and then they directly jump into your GitHub and your LinkedIn. So your GitHub is basically a very rich portfolio for the recruiters. They even give links to what you did, وهذا اللي صار معي, to the engineering team بcertain company to review your personality on how you write code. فهذا الشيء كتير حلو. Which brings to the second point اللي هي career growth. لأنه your contributions and publicly visible على GitHub, recruiters or companies will notice them. And many developers landed jobs because of their pull requests, not their CVs or not their website as a portfolio itself. It's وثالث نقطة والأخيرة اللي بحب أحكي عنها mentorship, community and networking. You can engage with many minds مثل ما حكينا قبل أو with many talents. فاللي بيصير إنه you learn how to do all of this stuff related to code reviews, testing, security, so on. لأنه حتكون contributor be a big project. So you can find mentors along the way or coaches تحكي معهم يعلموك أكتر. So you engage with them and it enhances your coding style. So that's basically it. As benefits, mainly all the three benefits are the most important بنظري وبنظر recruiters also. So now we will move هيك شوي نحكي عن the competition or the initiative we just did with Google developer groups and everyone. So I don't know if you can see the screen. حدا يحط شيء إذا you can see the screen.
تمام.
Okay, great. Okay, so لأنه we were seeing هيك some gaps or we would like more attention on على الأوبن سورس scene بلبنان. ولأنه we wanted like more projects to be seen and so on, we decided to do this initiative. It's an open source contribution for every Lebanese developer can contribute and can participate in it. وهذا الهدف الأساسي تبع هالinitiative to show our talents and to build more traction and build more of a Lebanese open source portfolio عنا يعني عنا in the community. So for this competition I think قريتوا الدوك صرتوا تعرفوا أكتر شوي عن الموضوع. So I'll directly jump into the projects and how it works. هلا نحن هول البروجكتس اللي حاطينهم are basically suggestions from different categories, CNCF, frameworks, packages, For example, we have this OMR key, Linux distribution, so on. But people started contacting me in direct. See, I started seeing في كتير passion على projects تانية نحن مش حاطينها. We are basically approving them or adding them to this list. You can all contribute to it as well. Or to them as you can contribute to many projects أكيد at once. Uh, I would like also to say, and we started having already contributions and PRs. So thank you all for this. We want more لأنه هي بتشتغل like the system that we put is as many PRs as you can get. يعني or as many PRs as you can do. ف we are welcoming all PRs and all projects. هلا بالنسبة ل approval of the projects, we are basically approving almost all of the projects that are maintained that have good issues or pull requests open وهيك, like an active maintained repository. The only projects اللي ما كتير مفضل او ما كتير عم نقبلهم هن ال unmaintained ones. يعني بتكون ال recent most recent commit is 9 months to a year ago plus. We don't want that because although the grading system اللي حطيناه is not just based on if your pull request is merged أو لا, بس أكيد if it's merged it will have a greater impact بهذا البروجكت و it will shine more. ف I wanted to talk هيك a little bit about the grading system. We tried to make it as fair as we can. مثل ما قلت, not just one factor, it's merged or not. في every PR, every pull request, we will check for code quality, if it's clean, maintainable وكل هالتفاصيل. The impact of contribution, شو اللي انعمل, هل هي bug fix, new feature, documentation writing أو testing مثلا. The engagement, the difficulty level, that in terms of complexity للتاسك itself أو للPR itself, وقديش أخذ شغل وقديش files got changed. Is it like a complete refactor لشغلي ولا just some ins and outs or some fixes. Consistency or activity in general. وعندنا the presentation and reporting اللي هي the clarity of the pull request in كان the description of it or إذا في يعني إذا ال project maintainers حاطين documentation, if you can add to it, that counts as well. هلا هول ال most يعني أكثر نقطتين حابب كنت أحكي عنهم. The prizes, mainly we will have two things till now, certifications or certificates. The second best thing I think will benefit you is the recognition. The recognition you will get on the GGG, the first Tripoli stage, I believe, where it will be amazing to show or present your contributions and so on for the winners. So it's going to be an amazing opportunity. حدا عنده أي سؤال لهون قبل ما نكفي على ال pull request structure إذا حدا عنده. Okay.
تمام.
حنكفي على ال pull request structure and we will do ask me anything أو ال questions at the end وبنحط اللينكس وكل شيء. So, okay, drafting a pull request in itself is نوعا ما an art. لتشرح شو صار وذا maintainers تاعوا البروجكتس بيحبوا يكون ينكتب البول ريكوست بطريقه معينه وبطريقه that is easy to read. هلا in addition to that كل project, almost كل project عنده a contribution guide لازم نلتزم فيه, وعنده كمان بيكون كود كواليتي معينه لازم نلتزم فيها also. مثلا specific linters او في code formatters بيكونوا حاطينها، لازم كمان نلتزم فيها. بس to increase our chances of the PR getting approved or merged أو accepted in general. So مثلا this is an example of uh, a medium pull request. منه كتير bad أو بس منه كتير good، لأنه في نقط uh, ما ذكرها مثلا هون، اللي هي مثلا the before and after the testing. دايما إذا project معين عنده testing testing suite ان كان unit tests او feature test، لازم نحن نلحقهم. و if we added a feature لازم also نعمل لها testing. So mainly contributions ببig projects بيشتغلوا على شكل test driven development. They don't consider your feature done إلا إذا it is passing the test cases and everything is working well. So هاي عادة النقاط اللي بنذكرها ب a certain pull request بينعمل. uh, مثلا هيدا is a very bad pull request in my opinion، لأنه بس ذاكر this PR shows that كذا 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 which is not in a single sentence. حتى لو اللي عم تعمله كان a small fix or small refactoring. هلا mainly projects they have a pull request template. في some projects عندهم pull request templates انت بتعبي ال bullet points بس. وفي projects لا، بس whatever the case is we need to have a good structure in order للمينتينر او الريفيور يفهم بسرعه شو عم نعمل so he can merge our pull request. مثلا هيدا is also not a very good pull request because لزق الكود مثل ما هو. مثلا إذا بتشوفوا لزق شقفة كبيرة من الكود which mostly not what we do. عنا مثلا this kind of description he can't home almost templated but it's very beneficial. مثلا the changes that you did in some bullet points before الريفيور يقرا الفايل. عندك the benefits of this change إذا ما كان له issue معينة وعم بتحلها you just did a pull request because you would love to add something أو fix something ما كان مذكور من أي حدا. you can list هون ال benefits telling them why and uh, uh, why you did what you did. التستنج هون مذكور عدة نقاط عن التستنج before and after، شقف صغير من الكود وشقف صغير من الكود. It can be improved of course، بس that was because it was a small fix و a small refactor. So لنختصر بعض الاشياء اللي قلناها. drafting a pull request needs to be very specific very structured ب a good structure كرمال المينتينرز والريفيورز يقدروا يغطوا بسرعه، يفهموا بسرعه شو نحن عملنا before jumping into the actual commit, the checks and the files changed. بنعطيهم الافكار كلها and the testing حال ال state أو status of the testing مثلا. So everything can be clear from the beginning، مش يصير المينتينر مثلا يفهم الكود as he goes أو يضل في اشياء مخبية أو اشياء أنا نسيت أذكرها مثلا. So that's basically what I wanted to tell you أو wanted to يعني ضوي عليه بشكل كتير كبير. لأنه كمان كنا عم نشوف some pull requests that مثلا do not have a very good structure، فبيتعذبوا بعدين both الديفلوبر والمينتينر أو الريفيور So هيك we can from the beginning we can work in a structured way أو in a correct way. وفي نقطة بس اللي هي المتابعة تاعت البول ريكوست itself. أوقات مثلا المينتينر بحط كومنت على your pull requests قبل ما يعمل له approve or either reject. بحط note أو comment على certain lines that he would like you to change أو تتناقشوا فيهم or it would make it better. هيدي من الهيومن سايد. هلا recently صار في more AI، صار في عنا اشياء مثل كود رابت. اوكي زنخ شوي، بحط كتير comments على obvious lines of code، بس we would need to see them and resolve them كمان. واذا مقتنعين باللي عم نكتبه فينا نكتب له مثلا لكود رابط that this is already resolved او this is already true. He would answer back انه ايه تمام. ف that's both from the human side وال AI side. هلا recently كتير most of the big projects بلشوا يفوتوا كود رابط عندهم to do checks for the code قبل ما تقطع human review. بيعتبروا انه عم بيوفروا time some time for it. So that's basically it. Like what I wanted to tell you about pull requests لأنه شيء شوي دقيق. Uh, and I'm looking forward to your contributions عن جد. And now you can ask me whatever question you might have. We can do هيك a little Q&A or ask me anything session or section if you would like to ask me questions. We can start. Yes, تفضل. في
اوكي عفوا.
yes.
سؤالي هو شو افضل طريقه تلاقي انت اوبن سورس ريبوزيتوري ممكن تعمل كونتريبيوت عليها؟ يعني اذا انت مثلا تعرف لانجوج معينه بدك ريبو تعمل كونتريبيوت عليها تكون مينتيند بنفس الوقت وما تكون كثير اوفر ساتوريتد.
Yes, yes. في عدة directories أو ويب سايتس مثلا goodfirstissue.dev. بيفرجيك some projects that مش بس كمان be your language. في له أكيد many filters، بس كمان بيفرجيك نوعية الإيشوز. مثلا good first issue اللي هي أشياء good to start with if you are starting your open source journey. دايما بنصح بهالشيء. في على الإيشوز بيبقى labels. واحدة من الليبلز هي good first issue أو مثلا beginner friendly، بيسموا labels عديدة. ف you can find this way. بس في واي انا كمان بحبه وبنصح فيه اللي هو passion. يعني مثلا انت you are a Python developer, let's say. You use packages, pip packages daily. لاحظت شيء بباكج معينة. If you like Python and you like what you are doing, you can go see the origin of this package على GitHub, or you can start doing contributions فيها لو بسيطة. So عندك هول two ways mainly. إذا جاوبتك بالضبط شو كان قصدك.
اوكي وفي فولو اب لهالكويشن. هل بتنصح الواحد يفتح ايشوز من عنده على هالريبو ويشتغل عليهم كبي ار اذا هو لقى في شيء ممكن يتحسن مثلا؟
هو الايشوز بينفتحوا mainly for discussion. يعني إذا أنت حابب تعمل شيء لحالك you can submit a PR بدون issue and state the benefits أو the reason why you did what you did. ممكن على ال PR itself يصير مثل small discussion ويرجعوا يعملوا لك approve or maintain. وممكن مثلا لا they would close your PR. ممكن لأسباب عديدة بيقول لك مثلا الفيتشر الشيء اللي عملته is good بس مش وقته هلا. ممكن بالعكس. هلا أنا mostly بنصح إنه if it's a fix you can directly do it. إذا في شيء fix لأنه حتبين دغري. إذا في شيء complete new idea أو complete new feature doing an issue لانه كمان الايشو منا بس ايشو، الايشو هي لها انواع، انه مثلا الايشو might be a question, might be a feature request, might be، عرفت؟ ف you can open an issue مثلا تكون feature request و you would do a discussion on it. اذا شفت فيها اقبال او approvals او traction من الكوميونتي you can start your working on your pull request دغري. So it benefits the community.
اوكي تمام تمام واضحه.
All right. Was a nice question. Thank you for that. Any other questions I can شيء اشياء ساعدكم فيها or يلا guys ما تستحوا. We are here to do a chit chat together. Oh بس قبل ما انسى I'll put my LinkedIn in the chat for everyone as حابين to do connections. You're more than welcome. حدا بعد عنده question أو شيء. Okay. How much does it usually take to be approved? How much does a pull request usually take to be approved? Okay, very important question. لأنه it depends. قديش الريبوزيتوري أو البروجكت is maintained. Is heavily maintained. Usually your pull request would get noticed دغري. وبفوت بالريفيو بروسيس على السريع، بس ما في exact time because it will depend على الريفيور شو عم بيساوي وشو عم يعمل و how is it reviewing, is he or she reviewing and then هيدا mainly الاعتماد. I have a small question if that answers your question by the way. إذا لا you can فيك تكتب لي follow up. Sorry my mic is bad. Okay. Yes. Yes, we will review the PRs أكيد. That's يعني it will be part of the grading that we will do or points. واكيد فينا انا حكون انا والتيم اكيد اذا شفنا شيء حنكون عم نحط some comments على البول request itself or anywhere else بس preferably على البول request. Okay, and that's mainly it. We will review everything: description, code, documentation, testing, كل شيء. If that answers your question, Hamid. Anthony, will you be available previously to me on LinkedIn? Or أكيد هلا we'll see all the connections and we'll reply to everyone أكيد. Sorry if you question. هلا it's mainly for residents في لبنان and the Lebanese developers بس you can check with the GGG team further على هذا الموضوع. Could we make a contribution for a large لا بالعكس اكيد you can make a contribution على huge open source projects. وعلى فكره اللي ما بيعرف the chance of it getting merged is higher actually بال larger open source projects لانه heavily maintained بيكونوا بالدقائق every couple of minutes you would see a new pull request coming up او something getting merged. You would see مثلا crazy numbers like merged 5 minutes ago, which is they are heavily maintained. You can start with حتى with large projects doing small stuff like documentation, fixing, a small refactoring of أشياء بسيطة, and it would higher your chances of getting a merged or approved pull request. وهذا اللي صار معي باللارافيل framework itself while I was sharing my screen. فجايتكم آخر structure للpull request كانت actually my pull request on the Laravel community. I did a small refactor, and they directly noticed that they merged it in like an hour. 1 hour كانت already reviewed وmerged وكل شيء. One, if there is no good first issue to work on, how to choose a suitable beginner-friendly issue to work on. Okay, بس لجاوب على أول سؤال. Picking the issue can be من الcategories. يعني can be, first of all, you can choose a small bug to work on. حتى لو ما حاطين عليها good first issue. Any like small bug is considered, you can get started with it عادي. If it's مثلا something related to better structuring or better documentation writing, you can also start with it. If it's a feature that you fully understand and it's not that big, you can work on it, of course. Two, is it more priority to get involved in open source projects than building a project for our CV if we want to get employed faster? Usually لما حدا يكون in college, in uni, uh, you will be يعني you will build the senior project تبعك, you will build like a good project or a full stack projects, if you are a full stack developer, let's say. So مثلا بتعملي one project that has all the ideas showing your capabilities, your skills, وفيكي مثلا تكملي after it تكملي with open sourcing. لأنه from what I know, open sourcing, and I mentored some people على هيدي القصة. على هيدي القصة اللي هي getting noticed by recruiters through open source, because you will be basically building on real stuff and everything. So النوتس عم بيكون كتير كبير هالأيام now, يعني now in these days. So I would advise having one project على القليل full stack, that would showcase everything, and continuing or proceeding with open source issues, features, bugs, and everything. To find something to do in the project, search in the code base for to do, and see if you can work on them. صحيح. Most يعني most programmers they put هذا ال comment block of to do, فبيبين دغري in the code base. كمان فيكم تستعينوا بالاي دي ايز، الكومبليت اي دي ايز مثل that JetBrains wants, PHP Storm, PyCharm, and IntelliJ, all of this stuff. فيهم يساعدوكم تلاقوا هذا الكومنت بلوك. So yes, nice trick, Howard. Thank you for sharing that. And if I answered Safa's question clearly. Nice questions. I'm really happy seeing كل هالquestions حتى لو كان written, because it's showing a huge potential, a huge interest. We want more of that contributions. We want more of that questions. هلا أنا حرد أكيد على الكل على لينكدين وواتساب. You can contact me directly, either for the people اللي ما حضروا السيشن, they can refer back to me. We can discuss everything. When you have a project that you are interested in, you would like to to contribute to واللي منوا على هيدي الليست of approved projects list. You can yeah direct يعني direct message me on anywhere, LinkedIn or WhatsApp. I can review it. Uh, uh, I will be reviewing it أكيد will be approving it if everything goes well. Okay, could you please suggest a PR structure or a sample to see what is a good pull request? هلا what is a good pull request؟ يعني ما في شيء انه like 100% certain that it's the best pull request, especially لانه كل project عنده style، عنده structure، وعنده rules هو حاططها. What you need to follow and what you need to adhere to as coding standards. كل هالتفاصيل بيكون في بعض التفاصيل. So to draft a good pull request كل اللي بقول لك اياه انه first of all you need to be specific in the title what you did exactly. مثلا if it's a refactor put كلمة refactor نقطتين فوق بعض أو a dash or anything, and the message what you did exactly. For the body or for the structure فيك تحط ال benefits, the before and after, the testing, the changes, كل هوري يعني to be drafted in a good way. هلا في multiple templates that you can see online، بس يعني إذا بتستعملهم you will see that في أشياء كتير بتفرق عن أشياء تانية in the same project. If you are contributing let's say to Vue.js, you won't structure your pull request بنفس الطريقة إذا عم تعمل pull request بقلب framework تاني Laravel مثلا أو Python أو any other thing. عرفت؟ Well, we are happy. We are happy to see such contributions. كله our beloved country, Lebanon. We need to put Lebanon on the map, be an open source scene. So you will be mostly helping us behind the mission. So thank you for that. Thank you for your interest. Okay, Michael. Large projects بالعادة كبار. إذا ما في documentation to help newcomers understand the code base, what is your approach to understand these projects, especially how they interact with internal stuff? Is it going to that's a very very important question and accurate question. هلا mainly في large projects عندهم documentation بس الdocumentation شوي سيئة أو مش واضحة. So what I mostly recommend is أول يعني قبل مرحلة الcontribution stage، قبل ما نفوت بهالمرحلة أصلا we need to have a good base بالproject، الاكتشوال بروجكت اللي بدنا نعمل contribute فيه. So حيكون في شوية learning curve وهذا شيء very expected كتير متوقع. مثلا in frameworks أو in projects I mostly مثلا large code bases I usually start with the APIs أو with the routes. مثلا تشوف الراوتس المعمولين as the API لحاول افهم البروجكت اكثر. actually it's a big opportunity for you بهيك نوع projects إذا قدرت to spend some time شوي على البروجكت itself لتفهمه you can help directly with the documentation. عرفت؟ يعني with open source what I like most is being very active. إذا شفت شيء غلط مثلا أو شيء ما منيح I have the ability as a contributor, as a programmer, as a software engineer روح حسنه. وهيدا what excites me most about open source صراحة. فهي mostly trying to understand, getting a grasp of the project itself. Reading documentation حسب إذا it's good or ما في كتير documentation. Try to read as much as you can. Try to test them حتى إذا إذا جايين هن لحالهم as monorepo or anything, you can install them just for the sake of understanding them, playing playing around, تغير شيء تشوف how it breaks. So هيدا more له علاقة ب understanding the project. هيدا ال question mainly. If that answers your question, Michael. Thank you. We have a question كمان. So it's recommended to understand how the project work. أكيد يعني هلا if it's a package that you use every day مثلا إجباري حتكون أنت فهمان شو عم بصير. ف that takes you less time من ما يكون project كتير كبير و you are just trying to understand it. يعني هتلاقي حالك if you are passionate about a certain package هتلاقي حالك you know most of it. So you start with the contributing stage دغري. بس أكيد دايما you should have a solid understanding عن البروجكت أو عن الموديول اللي عم تشتغل فيه على القليلة، بس preferably على البروجكت. وإذا البروجكت كان باكج كمان بيكون اسهل to learn it. learning curve بيكون شوي اسرع لانه it's a package that does a thing or شوية things maximum. If that answers your question, Hamid. Okay. Thank you all guys. Well, thank you for helping me يعني take this vision into reality. We need more open source لأنه we have talents. We have amazing talent. I've seen multiple Lebanese contributors trying to help كمان. Lebanese open source guys are trying to help. So I am ready for anything you want, any mentorship, any guidance, anything. You can message me directly. Thank you, everyone. Do we have any more questions? I think فينا بعد ناخد a little bit. Other than that, okay then. نترك, if you have any other questions, you can you can message me directly and I'll be happy to answer you there. Thank you, everyone. I would like to welcome you to this competition and wish you the best of luck. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the interest. All right. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.